It's just going to be universally invited.
We're live.
Hello.
Hello. I think we're live anyway. Yes, well, I'm just going to take this stuff down because it makes... I'll edit that out later. Hook, Jules. Hook.
Wouldn't it be nice not to struggle on your TTC journey?
Wouldn't it be nice not to struggle on your TTC journey? That's the theme of today. Just bear with us, guys, while we get Facebook Live going as well. Cool. To position.
And we're there.
So, guys, wouldn't it be nice not to struggle on your TTC journey?
So, Daniel and I learnt this tool kind of much later on our fertility journey. Kind of it came in really in the last 6 months, and we call it fertility alchemy because it's basically the blind spots that you can't see, but they're actually energetic. But it's also kind of like our beliefs in society, in our roles as mums, our roles as dads, and we just use this tool.
Hi, Gemma.
I'm
waving.
To basically uncover those blocks and then transform them, because that's what alchemy is.
Yeah, we call it turning lead into gold. So that the thing that you think can't be changed, the thing that you think is in your way and it's kind of a boulder that won't move, this tool really helped dissolve those things and transform those things for us. And we wish we'd had it kind of 5 to 10 years before.
Yeah.
We actually found it 6 months before you got pregnant. We wish we'd had it a long time before because it would have sped things up and really helped.
Yeah. I mean, we use this tool in everything that we do. It's a really quick tool, and like you see people having problems in a relationship, and we know exactly what that is. We can transform it.
Yeah, it's not us doing it. It's us seeing what needs to be transformed and then asking it to be transformed.
Yeah. So there has to be, so just to set this up, there has to be a willingness on your side. You don't have to receive it if you don't want to. So the only way is your will. Trying to think of the word. Like your
permission.
Your permission.
You have to give permission.
You have to give the permission, otherwise it's kind of like blocked. So today, what we're going to talk about is, I guess there were themes and patterns with me, although there were some very specific issues for me, which we uncover in one-to-one sessions. There are general issues that show up, particularly for modern women, entrepreneurial women, women who are superpower strong.
Yeah.
Basically, if you think about it, women going back hundreds and hundreds of years, we've always been this, how can I put it, lesser of the race. You know, if you think about 100 years ago, women were only in the home bringing up children, and we have this tremendous opportunity now to be all of those things. Women who are mums, and we are entrepreneurs, we're career women. We have the choice to be whatever we want to be. I think that's the tremendous gift that we have living in the age that we live in right now. However, what happens is whenever things change in society, there needs to be this pendulum swing, and the swing goes too much the other way, and then it has to kind of swing to find a balance. And what we uncovered on our journey was that you used to call me capable, Jules. I was a firefighter. I was running my own business. You know, I didn't need anybody, particularly after I left my previous relationship where he was very controlling, very manipulative, and tried to suppress me, I would say.
Would you say being a firefighter was kind of like your rebellion after that marriage?
I would say, yeah.
Just kind of like showing,
like,
I don't need anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, having said that, there was issues within that job role because I had to prove myself way more than any of the men did, and they were always testing me. And can you do that? Can you do that? And it was ridiculous because they were trying to make me do things that a 6'6" guy would struggle with, and I'm only 5'5" and pretty little, size 10. I'm pretty small. So yeah. Anyway, that's another story. So what we're going to cover today is, I've just got some notes here. So we are self-assured, superpower, strong women in society now. We've talked about this before. We're actually even stronger than a lot of men in some of our roles because we've kind of have this ability to manage more than one thing at a time, which is inherently the feminine energy. That's what we're designed for. We're designed to be able to look after a child, cook dinner, all at the same time, going back centuries. That's what we're designed to do. We're designed to keep the children safe. Whereas the masculine was designed to go out, hunt, and be focused.
Just do one thing. Yeah.
It's not something that is about genders. It's just the energy. It's in our DNA. That's what we're designed to do. However, we have to know how to dance between all of it.
Yeah, it's in our programming, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you go back hundreds of years, it's just in our programming. Just what we did.
What happens is when we become really self-assured and superpowered, we don't need anybody else, and therefore we become so self-reliant that the creative aspect of creating new life will become blocked because we're saying we don't need anybody else. I'm so self-reliant, I don't need you. Boy, I was like that when we were first together.
Yeah, I'd hold a door open for Jules. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm holding the door. I don't need you to hold the door open for me. Like, I don't need anything. Like, Jules, let me lift that for you. No, I'll do it myself. Like, really had to work on the balance of things. Because you just come out of the fire service, didn't you?
Yeah. The biggest fear for me was losing myself, losing me. I thought that was me, but actually the process that I went through and that we take our clients through is actually you find a superpower part of you that is untapped. And
I think also because I was like your serious relationship after your marriage, you didn't want the same dynamic, being the little woman kept at home kind of while he does whatever he wants. So it was kind of that. Was that going on in the beginning?
Yeah, you're really right there, really right. And so there was this massive fear of me saying, you are not going to stop me from doing anything. But Daniel...
And you're definitely not going to hold a door open for me, you complete bleep. We're on Facebook.
So...
How dare you hold the door open?
I still struggle with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically what's happening is you're stopping the sperm from creating with you because you're having this, you've got a force, it's a protective force field that's saying no to the sperm to create with you. So,
I'll just talk a bit about polarization.
Yes, you go for it.
So, me wanting to be chivalrous and hold the door open for Juliet and her saying no, it's kind of like the balance wasn't there, the polarization wasn't there, and I started to behave more feminine because she was used to behaving masculine around men. So I kind of dropped my masculinity for a while, and then we became less attracted to each other. Kind of became neutral, and we had to do a lot of work on that, getting the balance right. because I wanted to be masculine. Jules wanted to be masculine. And for a while we had too much masculine energy in our relationship, and the attraction kind of just went, well. So that's another thing. You need the plus and the minus. You need that polarization. You need to be able to pull him in. You need to be able to attract him in. And that goes for the sperm as well. He needs to be his sperm needs to be attracted to you. Plus and minus. Think of magnetic fields. Plus and minus. If you've got two pluses, they're just going to repel. Just going to repel each other. It doesn't matter how much sperm is being produced. It's just going to repel because the polarization is off. And that's what we're going to address today.
Yeah, and also what happens at the same time is women inherently, we're very threatened by the masculine energy. So in terms of how we operate in the world, when we go to work and we are in the workplace as career-driven women, we adopt more masculine energy in order to be in that world. But then what happens, because generally, inherently, women, we tend to have fear. We don't even know it. But I tell you, if I asked you how often do you feel fear, you probably say every day, because that's inherently the feminine. We feel more fear. So what happens is we bring that masculinity into the relationship, and if you're not aware of how to go back into your feminine when you're with your partner in the safety of your home environment, you're actually banging two masculines together. One, it's not very attractive. Two, it creates massive conflict because you're going to demasculinate your partner.
And also the masculines are competing.
Yeah.
And that's not attractive.
Also in the body, what's happening is you're running more testosterone, which is actually affecting your reproductive organs. So you have to know how to then go, I'm not working anymore. I'm in my home. I'm in my feminine. So what we're going to just do today is do a very simple alchemy process on how to just dance between the two. That's all it is. That's all it is.
And give you permission to, we're all born with masculine and feminine energy. Think of the most super masculine man on the planet. He still has some feminine energy. And think of the most feminine kind of Barbie doll woman that you know. She still has some masculine energy. Nobody's 100% masculine or 100% feminine. So it's giving you permission to dance between the two throughout your day.
And really where it hits us is through our ancestry. It's coming forward through our DNA. The women, us as women, don't want to be lowered into this...
sort of degraded.
Yeah. We don't want to be degraded anymore. Why should we? We're powerful. We're amazing women. We can achieve everything that the man can achieve. But what's happening is our DNA, which goes back 7 generations, is like every time we go into a feminine, it's not safe. It's not safe. So we're just going to do a bit of work around that. So if you're open to it, please be open to receiving. The energy that we use is God, the creator. Whatever your beliefs are, just let that flow.
Divine, universe, whatever works for you. And just because you're used to saying no to your body, no, it's not safe, no, it'd probably be good if you just said a yes. Yes, I'm open to receiving this energy. Yes, I'm open. And just feel how different that feels to say yes. I'm open. I'm opening to a new energy that I can turn on, turn off, and step into. And it's my superpower.
So just place your hand on your heart. Just go into the heart space. So it's really good when you're in your head and you're overthinking. Just put your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. I do this every day. You can put your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly, and just like create this circle. So from your left hand, send your breath down your arm across your back, down your right arm and into your belly. And just keep circulating that energy. That brings you into your body, that brings you into an open space. It's also bringing you into your creation, that creative center, which is where life is created. So just from your left hand, breathing across your back, down your right arm. And just keep going. We call this heart-womb coherence. So you're aligning your heart's desires with your creation. So I'm just going to ask, just really simply, just ask for your feminine template to be upgraded. We ask for the creator to upgrade the feminine template, the fear around going into the feminine, the fear of being a mother, the fear of losing oneself through motherhood. We just ask that to be upgraded, and we ask this to be sent down your ancestors. So let's ask for your cells and DNA to be upgraded, all the way down the energy lines, the ancestral lines, all the way down to the first people. Let's start with the other side. Let's just ask for any beliefs that you have received from your mother about what motherhood looks like, about being in the feminine. Let's just ask that to be transformed, transmuted. And then let's ask for the ancestral lineage to be upgraded on your father's side, sending that down the energy line, all the way down your father's side, upgrading the cells and DNA at a cellular level, upgrading the templates, upgrading the fear around being a mum, fear of losing yourself. Send that down the energy lines, the ancestral, upgrade the cells and DNA at a cellular level for all the way down your father's side, all the way down to the first people. And I'm just seeing there's some birth traumas down the ancestral lines on the father's side. So let's just ask that to be transformed and healed. It's pretty powerful what we do, so we don't do too much to fry you. If we were doing a one-to-one session with you, we would pace it, because it's intense.
Yeah, just receive it. Just receive it.
Just keep placing your hand, your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your womb space, breathing down the left hand across your back, into the right hand, into your womb space. And just keep breathing. Just keep breathing.
And if you like, you can just imagine emerald green just filling up your belly area. Green is a very healing colour. Imagine like that spring green when the grass is just that bright green, that bright emerald green, filling up your belly area. Transforming any shame, any sorrow, any grief, any discomfort of any kind. Just ask for it to be transformed and healed, transmuted. Just breathe in that emerald green. You can breathe it in through your heart, send it down to your belly. Good.
So this is a really wonderful exercise that we teach, just for bringing you into your body, just bringing you out of your head into your body. But it also is like we teach you how to receive the messages from your womb. You can dialogue with it, and it's really good for just receiving those messages in that creation center.
Just know you can come back and use this very short meditation, visualization, and just receive. You can just fill up any time you feel you need to receive. Anytime you get to in your head, you just need to get in your body and just fill up. You can just use this. It's very short, very quick, very simple.
I'll tell you how powerful it is. So we'll just close that space. We just ask for blue energy to do its place around your body. You may not think much is happening, but lots happening when we're doing that. So let's just close that space. Just put blue protection around your body and just ask for your lower chakras to be shielded and protected. So just that exercise is really powerful because last night I was awake for ages and I had so much going through my head. We've been so busy recently, and I was almost at the point, it was about 5 o'clock this morning, I was like, I'm up and just do the work that I need to do. I did that exercise and boom, went back to sleep. So it's so powerful, even when you're overthinking and just stressing. I was stressing, I still do when I've got too much to do. And it's just really powerful. It just brings you back to your body. I feel really calm.
And ground, it's just good to ground as well. It's just good to ground. If you can get stuck up here, it's good to bring it down into the heart, into the belly, and then down into the ground. So well done, folks. Just a quick check-in. As I say, we're here every Saturday at 2:30. We've got a live training to do at 3, which you're welcome to jump on. I'll leave the link for you in the group if you want to jump on. We'll be on there in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to close it down. Just don't go straight back to work or jump into anything. Just spend a bit of time. If you can go outside, just walk in nature for a bit. Go bare feet. Just walk in the grass if you can. Just spend a bit of time with you. Really important after doing something like this.
Yeah.
So might see you in about 5 to 10 minutes. If not, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
And thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boom. Right. Need to find another way to stand. Well, let's end this one as well. Bye.